You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Jalen Richard now on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right?
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Flushed out right. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The coverage that time excellent by Nevin Lawson.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Fielding just inside the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller.
Carr's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 60 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Play action. It's Goff. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 22 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Never lost him with a pick. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Carr. It's a screen to Richard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Flush to his right. And they'll catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
To throw is gone. They'll buy some time right. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. Goff now to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't forcing a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back in pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing on third. Goff. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Maurice Hurst in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. A big boot that time. 56. Yards, the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Gives to Rashard. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 68 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Eluding the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders have recovered. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Fielded in the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. On first down, Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Protected by Jalen Ramsey. He haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
After the interception, here's Goff. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off play action. Here's Goff. And the Raiders have got him. Maurice Hurst able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And now here is another interception. It's David Arnett picking it up. These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Goff's pass intercepted. Sets up a first down.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Raiders 35, Rams 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Yay, set to kick off.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Flushed out right. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some nice running going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will get it at the 20.
Over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, the good news, they got to stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try to play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. And my goodness, another interception. It's Marcus Jordan, the former Ram with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
On play action, now Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Counter play with Jacobs. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, this from 39. Well, this one's knuckling it. It just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So not the most convincing of kicks, but he got it to go.
Yeah, from a short distance, you expect a little bit more out of that kick, but the bottom line is what?
3 points.
3 points. Doesn't matter how it looked, it still counts the same. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Goff.
19-yard line.
Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
27 on the play.
Goff on first down. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To the air again. Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
A gain of
A good pickup there at 22.
Rams first down.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, Goff. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing again is Goff. And open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp. Goff throwing again. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Max Crosby, his 2nd sack of the night.
It's 3rd down. 3rd
from the gun on 3rd down. Goff. And he's going to go down again. Maurice Hurst. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
And it's 4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
He was brought down by
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. It is incomplete. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run on first down with Akers. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Complete to Josh.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. This is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Raiders 38, Rams 14. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Carr going to throw here. And now here's another interception. Troy Hill picks it. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. Out of the gun. Gone. And it's complete. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods from Jared Goff. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Now it's Goff. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a cap on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And my goodness, another interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands.
And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. That'll be caught by Cup. Room here to run. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last throw here for Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final score.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just get going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.